Think. So your prospects don't have to. Oftentimes people spend way too much effort designing or building their website. Don't get me wrong, it's super important, but many times when I look at a website I say to myself, what were they thinking? So much going on and just not logical at all in terms of what the visitor is supposed to do. In this article, I reveal the 5 most important elements to consider with your website to ensure you are authentically connecting with your prospects to build your list and get more clients. Make a personal connection. Many times people build their website with fancy logos and design elements as part of their brand. That's fine, but I want to connect with you when I visit your website. People want connection with people, not companies or logos. You need to bond with your prospect and establish that connection to immediately build the know-like trust factor. The best way to do this is through video. Having a welcome video on your homepage introducing you and who you are is a great way to immediately connect with prospects. Other ways can be a web page about you or an interview with you where you get to tell more of your story and build in who you are and why they should care. Photos work really well if they make a personal connection. I would place less emphasis on branding and taglines and headlines. You can have them, but don't have that be the only thing they first see on your site. Give them content. They came to your site for a reason, to look for content or information and something that will help. Then give them what want. If it was content or articles about your niche, show it to them. If it was information about your industry and how you provide value, show it to them. Too many times people miss this connection and provide information on the site that is not relevant to why the visitor was coming in the first place. Or, the content they have to share is not easily displayed or available. If it's a blog, like my site, give them the blog posts and articles right on the main page so they can't miss it. That will be what they're looking for most. K.I.S.S. Keep it simple, sweetheart. It wouldn't be authentic if I said stupid there, so I softened it down and used sweetheart instead. This is one of my biggest issues with websites out there. They are too busy. Too many choices is not a good thing. Over-the-top colors, fancy and animated images, irrelevant banners or sections of the site. Remember, less is more. Think about the design of the site from the view of the visitor and what initial reaction will they have. Make good use of the top 1/3 of the site, above the fold, to place your most relevant content and important message. Is it easy to find things? If you're pulling leads in with your IFO, is it obvious and easy to find on your site? Where do you have wasted space on your website and where you can be more strategic about your design and just keep it plain and simple for the visitor? Be a leader. People arrive at your website are looking to be led. They don't know what to do on their own, so please do them the favor and lead them where you want them to go. Think of it this way, people come to your site and either feel they have arrived or will feel overwhelmed and click away. Present logical options of what you want them to do and lead them down that path of doing so. Call to action. Last, but definitely not least, you need to answer the question, what's next? Where do they go from here? I'm a big believer in giving them a strong call to action about an offer, but not trying to sell them something on the spot. This is a more authentic and trustworthy approach than immediately trying to make a sale. You want to have given them enough to whet their appetite and leave them wanting more, but you need to tell them how to do it. Most people overlook this step and wonder why people don't reach out to them. You need to tell them what you want them to do. The call to action has to be common sense for them, and your job is to make it simple, easy, and straightforward. Don't overcomplicate the process and make it cumbersome. See KISS above, so it can be quick, ordinary, and obvious. Hint: think of the process from their point of view, actually go through it, and ensure that it's common sense for you. With the call to action, it will be for them as well. Think about these elements with your own website to ensure you're properly engaging your prospects and what you have to offer online. It's oftentimes overlooked and ignored, but so important.